Commander Shepard has finally gotten some shore leave time after all of his hard work on the Alliance forces. With a new home and a vacation on the Citadel, could things get any better? We'll see. My name is Rescoring, and here's my review of the Citadel DLC.
Commander, this is urgent. There are people trying to kill you.
Yeah, I think he's aware of that.
I mean other people.
All hands on deck for this one.
With the Normandy down for repairs, Commander Shepard and his crew decide to take some time in the more elegant and beautiful aspects of the Citadel. Along with the new apartment that Commander Shepard gets, there's a lot of new content that is added into the game. The story revolves around Commander Shepard ends up meeting a clone of himself. As it goes, the clone was created by Cerberus to pretty much be the new Shepard if at the end of the second game Shepard were to die, and he wants to take over and be that new Commander Shepard, and obviously you go through the power of throwing him out. It was really cool, really well done, and I liked a couple of the plot twists that they threw in there, as well as a couple of missions to better understand who the person you were fighting was really cool. I like that all of it wasn't a just shooting missions. A lot of it was mingling with the guests and finding like the weird security bypasses so you could get by all the enemies. So there was a lot of new gameplay content that was added into it besides the normal shoot 'em up as we know Mass Effect. A lot of the really cool parts of the story that were included as well was the interactions that you could have with your crew members. I didn't import my Mass Effect 2 character from the game, so I couldn't make those interactions with those characters from the previous games. But what I could do with the characters from the Normandy crew of Mass Effect 3 was really well done. There was plenty of different missions that I could they weren't really missions, they were actually cutscenes of you would go out, you would meet certain people of your crew, you'd meet Garrus, you'd meet Ashley, and so on and so forth. All those people. I don't want to go through. And you'd help them out. You'd talk to them, chill with them a bit, get to understand them a little better. As well as you could invite a couple of people back up to your new apartment, and talk to them there. So, just all in all, the story of it was fantastic, and I love the ending achievement where pretty much you throw a gigantic party. You can you just do random stuff. You can have sex. It's honestly just a really nice way to show an ending to a DLC. Okay, so going into gameplay, as I said before, I liked some of the new missions, and as always, there's just the same combat, but they added in a couple of new guns, which was always nice, and a couple new areas that you can go into, especially with the Citadel opening up, which I'm really into because the Citadel is a gigantic place and you can do so much with it. Okay. It's just a tad bit expensive. Well, not actually expensive, sorry. It's just really impactful to your space. The Citadel is available for download in 2 parts. Both are 2 gigabytes apiece, which is quite a bit for what it is. But I'm sure when you import the Mass Effect 2 characters into the whole Citadel DLC, that it'll add up and it'll make sense for the whole 4 gigabytes of it. A couple of the cons of the game are, the story was fantastic, very well done, and I really enjoyed the interactions between Commander Shepard and the crew members. A couple other things I really liked about the game was the new shops to go to, as well as how different and varied the quests were. Another thing that I really saw out that they didn't really do in the other Mass Effect 3 was the humor. That they really took it to another notch, and that it did a great job of just showing us like a bit of who the characters are, and just made them seem a lot more real. A couple of the cons of the game are, I thought there could have been a bit more action in it, just because after you finish dealing with your clone Shepard, there's no more action after that, other than the combat simulator, which you can go to. And I just felt like they could have definitely done something a bit more with all the relationships that you're having with people. Maybe even, you know, some sort of like fight that you could have with your spouse if you have one. Just however that goes. As well as I just thought that 4 gigabytes was just a lot of space, and really that I feel like they could have cut down on it a bit. But you know, all in all, it's a fantastic game. I'd really recommend buying it for anybody who's a Mass Effect fan and who wants to see definitely a lot more of the story and how Commander Shepard just works with the people that are helping him save the galaxy. You know, so all in all, I'll give this game about a 9 to 9.5 out of 10. Fantastic job, guys. You know, I want to play some of the previous DLC and see how that goes. But get ready for the new DLC review of Blood Dragon and, of course, the Tyranny of King Washington, the final one of that. You know, it's all coming up soon. I love you all. You know, please, thank you for watching and everything. Please comment, subscribe, all of that. It all helps. Links to all that in the description. My name's Rescoring, and as we do in Canada, stay frosty!